Picking up what I'm putting down? You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth right now? Mm-mm-mm. How you guys doing? What's up, Delta Runner? Oh, I'm so pumped to watch this. I've seen like little snippets here and there on Twitter, but I have not like I saw some people post clips and I was like watched it for like 2 seconds and I was like, okay, I gotta stop. Like I've definitely been waiting to watch it. I'm excited. Me when I win grid, yeah, like the GIF. The GIF is pretty sick. Mm-mm. What's up, saucy boy? Hope you guys are all doing well. I like to say Defiant is Mr. Worldwide when it comes to unique characters. I mean, yeah, he definitely is. That is like kind of like his whole thing. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw a clip talking about flailing in neutral. I can already guess who said that. It's gonna be interesting. Like the two people, the two you know, their dynamic and like who they are as people is like completely different from each other. So that'll be interesting to see. I just realized my webcam is like cut off. There we go. What's up, Ferovsky? Yeah, I I looked at this like we got chapters. Holy! I looked at this like the trailer, like the teaser trailer. I watched like 6 times, I think. Like it's not like it's insane. Like I was like, this is so godlike. But I've seen very little of this. I'm gonna do my best to not pause as we're watching this. Um, no, I had to get it in today. Yesterday was just too busy, unfortunately. And I'm gonna be busy tomorrow, like early morning, so this will be a short stream, but I have to watch this and I have to watch it on stream. Um, there might be some stuff that they don't comment on, so like if I can add some additional backstory and stuff, I'll pause and I'll talk about stuff. But I'm gonna try not to pause as much as I can, and I also like don't want to like pause and then explain something and then they talk about it immediately. But I'm definitely going to here and there because I was very much in this like COVID era of Under Night. Like I watched Defi like play in these net play brackets every week. Like I couldn't enter them because I was on West Coast and they were East Coast only. But like all of my friends were on the East Coast and they were all competing. And I watched this rivalry form and like everything. So I'm really curious because it's supposed to be the whole story. I have great faith in the team that worked on this. They're a bunch of really great people. But I am curious how deep they can how deep they went. Because I'm sure they went pretty deep because this is like 33 minutes. But as someone who was there, I think I might be able to provide like an interesting perspective. I miss WASD. I think WASD definitely. I mean, they're still like around, but they more so do like the Grand Blue events, for Arc World Tour. But that was definitely a different era where WASD was the only uni events that were going on at all, which is pretty cool. Okay, let me spit out my gum, and then we can start. Instead of an 09er, I'm a COVIDer. Yeah, I think COVIDer is like kind of a real thing, because that was definitely like COVID started and I bought Undernight and then I was stuck at home and I was like, all right, this is what I'm doing. And I just played a bunch of uni. It almost kind of helped me like speedrun getting good at fighting games, because there was so much just downtime in life during COVID. So I like to think I took, decent advantage of COVID as much as you can, right? Okay. Let me turn off the music. Again, I will try my best not to spam pausing, but I may betray that trust. You're so right. COVID was a good thing. Yeah, I'll say it. I created COVID. Yeah, it was me, guys. Sorry, I just wanted to get good at Undernight. So GG. You were in the army during COVID? Damn. That must have been interesting. Caught up with all of One Piece during COVID. I mean, there you go. That's kind of like that is a use of your time that you did. Like, I wouldn't like, I'm not even being sarcastic. Like, I'm not even saying it's a bad thing. Like, there's something really big that you wanted to get through and you got through it, even if it's as silly as watching a show. Okay. So just for let me pin this in the chat real quick, actually, so people know where to find it. If you like are here and you like don't know, I don't know if you're here somehow in the first 10 minutes of my stream and you're like, what's happening? The Evo FGC channel has created a video called the most underrated rivalry in fighting games, and it's about the rivalry between Big Black and Defiant, who are Uni's top players, the tippity toppest players in the game, and they have had a very long rivalry between the two of them. And this is gonna be a 33-minute documentary about it. So both of us thought that scene was going to work. Yeah, this is the little intro. Yeah, this is what was on Twitter. That's like the most emotional I've seen of him in the mid-set before.
Everyone asked me what was going through my head in that moment. I was like, I was shitting myself. I'm not gonna lie.
This is for all the marbles. They both know.
Let me know how the volume is, by the way.
This was my only shot. This was my one shot to be an Evo champion.
I think we got it. Don't drop it.
Oh, it's differently edited in the Twitter trailer. Okay. 2020. Holy.
Koski versus Enkidu. We got ourselves one.
Oh my dude.
Matchup for grand finals of this.
I gotta pause. Oh my gosh. Seeing this old UI on the net play bracket, triplicate commentating. We got, you can't see, let me hide my webcam real quick. The WASD logo in the corner, this was like back then, like this was like everything. Like during COVID, like watching the weeklies, like this was us.
Tournament.
I've actually been playing fighting games for a decent bit, actually. I'd say until 2019 is when I started like getting serious. But before that, I have dabbled in a lot of different games like BB Tag, CF, Skullgirls. I've kind of always been a dabbler. Ever since I was younger, I remember funny enough, my older brother beating me up on Accent Core on the Wii. Like really old, just disgusting, like super old game, right? And I actually, funnily enough, fun fact, some people don't know this, I used to be a uni hater because I used to be a Smash player, and everyone remembers when Smash
Classic.
got removed from Evo, and then Under Night took Smash's place, and I saw the trailer, I was like, what is this game? Like, what am I looking at? Because I was a dumb Smash player. I was like, what am I looking at? And then I actually got to watch footage for the game, and I was like, wait a minute. This is like the game I was looking for.
Dude, Monday Night Mash Fest #1. Oh man, there were so many of these Mash Fests. These were the Monday night weeklies. They weren't called Mash. They were called Mash Fest during Uniclear, and then Uni 2 was a different title.
Your life. Like, wait a minute. This is like the game I was looking for my entire life.
Oh, no, that should be it.
You got VO stripped and then hit by VO, by the way. GG's.
Yeah.
Amazing game.
All right.
WSD actually started with Dragon Ball, so it was my first fighting game. I wanted to learn, and I figured the easiest way to learn would just be to throw a tournament. So I got on Reddit, started running Dragon Ball tournaments, and it kind of grew from there. One night I was just streaming Under Night with a few friends, some uni players hopped into the stream, started giving advice, and we threw our first uni tournament maybe 5 years ago online with 4 people. Defi was kind of like a part of the core group, and it just kind of really grew from there.
I consider myself a generation, we're called the COVID generation of uni players. People
Yes,
like Omni, Omega Lid, Tama, a lot of those people, that's when we started to get good, me included. And at the time, WASD was kind of the only tournament organizer running online uni tournaments on the East Coast. Kind of the only one. Imperius Club was carrying uni on his back. Essentially the biggest net play tournaments for Uni 1.
Oh, dude, this edit is fire. What the fuck? Also, like, back in Uniclear, you had to play on this stage because it was the best stage for net play. So, like, everyone being here it's so sick. Like, Omni here, this is salty, like all these colors, so cool.
During COVID and stuff like that. And at the time, it was kind of just that kind of small group of people where we were just playing and playing.
BB's coming in to kill everybody.
And then like just the demon came out. BB joined for the first time ever. At the time, I think I was winning the most Mashfest, and then BB came and he changed everything. We realized like, wow, we're not as good as we thought we were.
Righto, wow.
Next door is just gonna kill anyway, so there's no point.
Oh no. I vividly remember when Big Black started joining our online brackets because we kind of joked that he was a machine.
My whole life growing up, I played sports when I was younger. I played basketball. I've always had a bit of a competitive edge. Once I finished high school, I was looking for a way to spend my time, and that was around the time Injustice 2 literally came out. I've never tried actually getting into a fighting game and learning to play it properly. I'm gonna commit to this one and see where it goes. I had a friend that I met in college who actually showed me the game. It was the first time I ever saw it. I saw Byakuya in the Japanese arcades, and I was like, whoa, this character's pretty sick. My favorite superhero is Spider-Man, which is the reason why I play Byakuya, so that's what got me into playing. The case of Monday Night Mash Fest.
He always says that. He's always like, yeah, I just like him because it's Spider-Man. It's true, but in Uniclear, Byakuya was like arguably like top 3. Like he was really strong. So it always felt worse in Uniclear to hear him say that. Now it's like, you know, Byakuya is good, but he's not like terrorizing everybody. But it's funny to have that dynamic. He was also really good at Injustice. I don't remember which character he played, but he was like known as one of the better players of the character.
The tournaments were ran on PC, and at the time, I was only playing on console. I would watch them on Twitch and just, you know, kind of casually watch the tournament. I wasn't too invested until I got my own PC and I got to start playing myself. Normally make my way through the tournament and end up playing Defiant later on. Kind of just been that way ever since.
I don't even remember the streak that he had at a certain point for Mashfest, but it was absolutely crazy. He was farming us, and everyone was trying to beat him there. Like we were just having fun with our Mashfest tournament. You know, I thought I was at the top of the world. BB comes and just takes over Mashfest. He just takes it over completely. And that's when I was like, realized like, this is the person I have to beat. He's just on a different level. If I can beat that person, then I know I can be better. So I play him like constantly for a good year during COVID, just losing to him over and over and over and over. So many times.
I think Big Black must have won like 35 weeks in a row running online before Defi.
I remember that, dude. The streak was like, it was like, dude, did you hear Defiant beat Big Black in the net play bracket? Like what? Like it was like the talk of the uni town was like Defiant finally was able to get a set over Big Black. This is all on delay based netcode, by the way. Not even like you can still like, you know, scrub net play tactics, that kind of thing, but like this is all happening on delay based netcode.
Finally toppled him, and it was a super close set. I think one of the sweatiest online sets I've seen to that point. Last game, last round.
Good starter is all it's going to take right now. However,
the Black Hole Revolver cycle. Wait, that doesn't kill.
I'm shutting up.
That kills though. That kills. Defi wins.
I think the pop off of Defi when he beat Big Black is actually one of the main clips on my Twitch channel. He came into Discord, had his pop off, but he also congratulated BB.
Hi, Defi. How do you feel?
Nice! I'm nice! I did it!
The first person to knock him out twice.
Let's fucking go! I wanted this so fucking bad. I've been joining every single fucking Mashfest to beat this guy.
Yo!
He's so fucking good, man.
And I think a lot of people didn't know this.
I want to point out too, if you look at his Discord name, random select main in the Wazi Discord. Like this is what's up, Akaza. This is like he's been doing this for so long. Like him swapping characters and that kind of thing. That's like nothing new. Wait, I'm in the chat. Look, there I am. Let's go.
Yo.
He's so fucking good, man.
And I think a lot of people didn't know this. They practice together a lot outside of the brackets as well. So it really is a very friendly rivalry between the two of them, I like to think. And it traded back and forth between the two of them for a couple of years after that.
Oh, these are sick. Yeah, they were going back and forth. Then they changed the naming them opens, yeah.
They're very familiar with each other in the matchup as well, right? Since they played through Mashfest so often in the Wazi tournament. Yeah, offline is a different
OmniD commentating CEO 2022.
story now. Absolutely. I love Uni offline.
Offline's been nice.
CEO 2022. That's right. That was the first time. That was a uni side bracket at CEO, so that's why it's not on the top of my mind. But yeah, I think that was the first time we played in bracket.
I was still getting through my nerves, but we ended up fighting each other in losers, and I was like, okay, you know, I've beaten BB online. This is after BB's like reign of terror, because I was the first person to beat him in his online like rampage where he's just winning everything. You know, it's funny enough, I beat him that tournament, or I beat him in that WASD tournament. Right after his climax, I get fried at climax. So, and then after climax, it's Taku, and then we get to play each other where I feel like I'm getting better, but I'm still not there yet. But that was also a very defining moment for me, because that's when like a lot of the people around me, like Silent Hooper and Atlas Omega, Omni as well, like we kind of gathered together. Like we gotta, you know, I want to lock in and I want to be up there with the other people as well. So yeah, that one really hurt, losing to BB, because I knew I could win, but I just wasn't ready, essentially.
But this next
next match coming up. You want to tell us about it? It seems to be a pretty big one.
Man, it's going to be another loser side top 6 qualifier, and one
Oh,
that
you're
you
right.
guys have
Evo
seen in
2024.
so many of these major top 8s, not just top 8s, grand finals. We are going to be having Big Black versus
I want to see if I
Defiant for
can.
our final losers top 6 qualifier.
When I
Give me 1 second. I want to see if I can find something. There's a set that they played. Yeah, so okay, so this is the set. The set that they played. I was actually mentioning this to a friend recently. So this is CEO Otaku 2022. That's the set that you're talking about that he lost. Because I remember Defi coming up to me after this set and telling me what happened because I didn't see it. Because I was in the other room. But if you look at the set, you see how both players here have a timeout win? Timeout here and timeout here. Look what happened in this set. So look, time is getting close, right? Big grid break. They tied HP at 0 seconds because of the chip damage on that EX grab that Defi jumped. And they had to play another round. And at that point, Defi lost his momentum and the set was over. But that is insane. Like, look how much chip damage this fucking web did, dude. That is so much. And it put them on the same fucking health value. It's insane. Insane. Okay. But yeah, I just had to bring that up. Damn, that sucks that wasn't in the video, but you know, it's probably just it's about the Evo thing, not enough time for it.
You guys have seen in so many of these major top 8s, not just top 8s, grand finals. We are going to be having Big Black versus Defiant for our final losers top 6 qualifier.
When I knew it was BB, I knew I was winning. Because at that point, I feel like I have his number. I'm winning this match. Like I'm going further. I'm not losing to BB. And funny enough, Mo Sin was the one who got me in that mindset. Because he knows that I'm one of the only people that can beat BB. It's really hard to beat BP. I think I can count the amount of people that have beat BB on one hand.
Mo is an interesting guy because Mo, he doesn't really play Uni anymore. But if you watch Evo 2024, he got second place, right? You saw that. But his mindset for the game is that he will beat someone 14-2 in casuals and be like, that's not good enough. Like, I lost those 2 games. If we played in bracket, I could still lose those 2 games in a bracket, and that means I did not do good enough in that set. So, like, I 100% believe Defi here saying that, like, Mo told him, like, you know, really believe in yourself, like, have the confidence to play well, and, like, if you have that super strong mindset, you can beat him. Cause like that fits Mo perfectly.
Count the amount of people that have beat BB on one hand.
Right now, oh, there's no way you drop that at this pivotal moment. This no! Wait! Get the punish!
Hey, he has to finish this. Don't drop your combo. AB, infinite one, and that is it. Defiant goes to top 6 loser side and eliminates Big Black from the tournament.
It was interesting because
that was also a top 8 match. But only top 6 got to go on the stage. So Big Black got a medal, but unfortunately did not get to play on stage.
we had played casuals a bit that same day. I had some ideas of like how things were going in casuals that I was trying to apply. And I wouldn't say necessarily they didn't work. I did lose, but I wouldn't say they didn't work. A few things that I messed up, a few things he took advantage of.
I'm #1 when it comes to beating BB. So I was just like,
That's true.
oh yeah, you're losing. You had Mosin, because we were training partners for Evo. Some people don't know that. We were in the same room, we grinded together, and you know, I think that's what let us achieve our high results. Mo getting 2nd, me getting 4th.
Oh! Catches! What a press from Dose! CBO just make sure it's undroppable here.
If I beat them, I think I could have made grand finals, definitely. I think so. And it made me realize, like, even with all of this tournament.
I forgot who put Defiant and losers at Evo 2024. Ojito? I want to say yeah. Oh, it's not going to happen on here because it was outside of time. Oh, no. Here we go. Yeah, it was Ojito. Okay.
Grand finals, definitely. I think so. And it made me realize, like, even with all of this tournament experience, you know, there's still so much you need to do. You got to go deep in and get the experience and get the feeling, because Evo's biggest stage I've ever been on. So it was getting to me pretty hard. It's getting to me pretty hard.
Makes
I'd
sense.
say.
Yeah, this is bad because you're going to get the good setup.
A throw combo kills here. Or a throw with flower kills. My god, this assault JA into the 2A. Defi taking it 2-1 over Snappy, finding themselves winners.
Oh, it's the Evo intro
top
music.
8 for tomorrow. Far too ahead of time. Should be enough to take it. The Infinite Worth Big Black. Top 8 winner side for Under Night tomorrow.
Dude, Breaker Dave, I can't believe Breaker Dave got 9th at this bracket. He cooked like crazy.
You can see the emotion on Defi. I mean, for all of us, I would say we're thinking Defi's getting top 8.
Yeah.
Dude, the intro video is so sick. Revert! So funny.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I think at this point, all the players are trying to eke out as many small percentage points as they possibly can, right? So that involves just really being a master of everything. And speaking of that, Defiant, right? Like, truly a terrifying person to go against because, you know, he has just, like, the knowledge of the characters and the game to such a master level.
I went into that match like, if I win this match, I'm winning the entire tournament. Like, I have to win this match.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what led to my downfall, because I was getting really nervous, and it led to some really bad situations where I kind of just lose.
I had done a combo and went into Byakuya's web Oki setup beforehand, and the way his webs are, they'll be on the screen and flash, and then they'll disappear and flash again.
It makes me so mad. It's so stupid. I don't know why they're like that. Go in and out, and I was just so in my head. Another fun fact, when you chain shift in Under Night, the webs become instantly active. So if a web is on top of you and you CS and you press anything, you will get hit by that web. And that's exactly what happened to me, because I just completely forgot.
Finally gets that first, throws that, but drops it. Okay, never mind.
It was a reset. It's a reset, okay?
I remember being like, what is he doing?
Disappear. They just disappear in and out. So I go to CS and I go to MASH and I just get hit by the web and I'm like, really? Just right there? Then I just lost.
Oh,
Rekka!
Just slam Rekka, bro. What's going
Defiant, truly
That's that slop game that you gotta put in sometimes. Wake up, Rekka.
I was honestly really mad after I lost, because I realized, like, oh my god, this guy's just mashing and I just let him do that to me and win, and now he's got a free spot into grand finals, because BB, I don't think he's ever lost to Knots. I don't think he ever has. I don't think that's happened. I just...
Dude, yeah. Combo Breaker 2024 and 2025. Big Black Knots grand finals. Big Black wins both, yeah. That's true.
Expected BB to make grand finals at that point. When he was in winners finals, I was like, dang, I really don't like want him to be winners side grands, because now I have to win 6 games, which is way harder.
Oh, the scoop into the throw, though, not going to be enough. Big brain stuff from Big Black. Oh, SO non-counter hit. Mika missile gets away.
Oh, the Sudaneka Scenario game.
So as long as Sudaneka does not
Defi sending Sonaru
This
out
was
of the
crazy.
bracket, and the Evo champion is now out of top 8.
And just like that,
Dude, Sonaru's face. Yo, Brandon, thank you for the sub. 10 months, much appreciated. Look at his face, bro. He's like, no way, I just fucking lost to this Mika Masher, bro. He's just doing EX missile over and over again, and I can't do anything.
and just like that, Staneko.
Mika, I haven't fought Mika in like probably a year at this point, and Mika is super juiced, super buff. She's got so many new things and tricks, and it's Tsudaneko, one of the best players, and he just beat Sonaru, Evo champion of 2024. So I was like, okay, this guy might be on something today. Nobody plays Mika really,
Yeah, this is this year.
and the best Mikas are nowhere near close to high level. So Tsudaneko is the best Mika in the world. He's the best. He got 9th last year at 2024, so him making top 8 at 2025, no brainer. Really, really good, proving to everyone that Mika, a bottom 5 character, can still make top 8 in this game. I'm going to stick with my old reliable and pick Landrakia, because Landrakia is the ultimate slop character. You just need to flail sometimes and they'll get hit. And that's kind of what happened.
Dude, I remember before this set, like, me and Omni are like, Defi does not lose to Mika. Or like, he just does not lose to Mika. Like the amount of matches that Defi and Ordude played during clear, like, he's played so many games against Mika, like, he just does not lose to Mika. Yeah, this is my first watch.
Ice said again, assault over, team same side. He does have a setup where that pushes you forward out of the corner.
That was nasty.
Swap side, so maybe Tsudaneko thought that's what was going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think the layers that these players are playing on right now is very high because, yeah, that bait for the force function.
That was,
You know
that
what's
was
funny
clean.
is
I had a good advantage in the first game, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna experiment in the second game just to get some data, and that led to me losing that game, but it was fine because I kind of had a good mindset going into the third game, and then that's when like the Landrakia slot factor came on in that last round, where I think I just threw out a C Rekka or a 4C and he just got hit, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm winning this round.
He should be able to live through this. He won't have to deal with any evil setups, but he has to worry about getting strike through. Oh,
but Staneko,
Oh my gosh.
CF, I mean, we can't do anything now.
5BB the goats.
5B, that's going to be it for Staneko. Defiant staying alive in the top 4.
It was a really fun set, and I knew it was going to be close, but I think I just came on top. I played the better flail character. Mika's a flail queen, flailing everywhere. It's just knowledge check character, but she can't do anything to the joust, like to 5B, you know, force. Like, she can't do anything. It's just impossible.
CS dive doesn't get anything off it. My man,
That is it.
he's resolute in his defense. He will not be shaken. He knows you're trying
3-0
to
for Big
punish him.
Black.
He will wait for you to send it, be in the right position at the right time.
Rest in peace, Randy.
That was a miscalculation by space miscalculation from Mario.
Oh my, what was that?
Oh yeah.
Anyway, change shift gone for both players. Cycle's coming up again. Ice turning. Are you dead?
Does that kill? Yeah, that kills.
There's so much damage off of the throw. He's slowly creeping back. We're about to see it, bro. We're finna get to see that Defi BB Evo Grand Final set. It might happen. Who knows?
It might happen.
What did I say? Randy.
So at this point, my goal was top 3 at Evo. I honestly did not think.
Randy's like, hey man, can we just sit down and play the game?
Had a chance to win. I was kind of just like, I really just want to play good and give an experience. I was wiggling on the character select. I go to Ogre, crowd just booms, and I smile. I'm like, it's time to bring out the Ogre.
He's gonna play. Let's go. Let's go. We got Ogre.
Ogre in the top 8. Year 2 uni at Evo.
This character, at this point, the only person that has kind of performed in top 8 bracket with Ogre is Foxa. Finally, it's my time, because Ogre is actually my favorite character in the game at the moment. He's what I'd consider my main. Nance plays characters that Ogre has really good matchups against. He plays Aurier, that's a good matchup. Wagner's even. Ogre beats Seth. Those are the characters that Nance plays. So I was like, honestly, I'll just play Ogre.
I like this overlay with their
Seth is the
IWs
character that
too.
Nance
That's cool.
plays. So I was like, honestly, I'll just play Ogre. and see what happens. The crowd wants it.
They're like, I'm in. Oh, the bomb has been planted. Get the knockdown.
I remember talking to Defi about this. He really wanted to win with Ogre.
The bomb afterwards. Oh, he just down backed.
Oh no! Lets it rip with the veil off.
He's dancing on him.
I gotta play Ogre. I gotta show off how cool this character is. And that led to like a fun and competitive set. Really, really fun. And I love rewatching that one. There's a moment where Knots is in the corner and like I'm like right in front of him, and I like back that shimmy him like 3 times. Every time the crowd's like, oh my god, oh my god.
Do that. It would be nice.
Oh, the layers, that was so sick.
He's got so much mix-up opportunity. He's so terrifying, but it's very fun to watch, so I'm glad I got to show that to people.
Very hard for Defiant to play it out here because Knots is so many resources.
Oh my god! He tried to send it again. Yeah.
I believed in myself, even when I was down 2-1 to Knots. I was like, I believe in this character, and I believe in my ability to adapt and make the changes that I need, so I stuck with Ogre.
I remember Defi saying, like, you know, Defi sometimes says stuff that, like, you know, I feel like he wants to believe, but he doesn't believe about himself. You know, he's like, yeah, I picked Ogre. Like I could have won with anyone else, but like I wanted to win with Ogre. So like I could have easily won with another character, but like I just wanted to win with Ogre. You know, like I don't really care about winning the bracket. I just wanted to play Ogre. I'm like, okay, man, okay, buddy.
The bomb. That's gonna be okay though for Knots. Actually gets out of the corner.
Topside sees red. DB gets knocked down. Gonna chase the win the cycle as well.
Right. Immediately uses it, blocks the overheads.
So Defi just trying to keep his pressure going, but I don't know if he's noticed that Nas is just willing
farming grid, but
oh my gosh. Oh, I remember that.
I wonder what the set would have been like if he tried Seth. Because Seth has more unique ways to maneuver around the screen, but they usually end up having that situation where they're like, should I go back to my actual main character at this point?
The key to winning is really being a step ahead. You will want to take that step ahead. You just got to hit somebody with that option that they just did not think will happen. And I won the set off of the throw because I know he was not ready for that. He was not at that point. He was scared because Ogre's got so many options. I'm going to just do 2 buttons and run up and throw him, and he's going to get thrown. He's not taking that.
We have one more chance.
Doesn't see anything. Defiant.
Oh my god, he got the dash up throw, and Defiant moves on the grand finals in a very clutch situation.
Crazy.
Full bottle with the Ogre hat.
With Ogre.
Yeah, he did it all at Ogre. He didn't switch characters.
Not switch characters. Oh, then he's up with the cosplayer.
The Ogre got.
He has the hat.
He's moving, bro.
He has the hat.
Great work from Defiant. He was in a very tough situation in the middle of that round. He brought it back, and that last position where he was just like, I'm just gonna do that shit, bro. That takes the heart of a champion.
That shot is so sick. It's so good.
I knew this was my...
Oh my, dude, this is so sick. Holy. Oh my gosh, I have goosebumps, bro. This is so fire. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they even have like the blue and the pink, and then the logo itself is reversed so that you can see it better. You know, it's like these guys know graphic design or some shit. It's so sick.
I knew this was my only shot. This was my one shot to be an Evo champion. If you've ever watched footage of me, most of the time I'm like more laid back, like kind of focused, but like this is the first time I like gamer leaned, and I was like, okay.
Yo, what's up, Pepto Griswold? Yo, round of applause for Pepto Griswold in the chat for making this video, dude. Beautiful, beautiful video. You and the team, Farovsky, you guys cooked so hard.
Okay, I'm going to hyper focus.
I'm not saying I wasn't feeling anything, but it's more of a, we've been here a lot. I know what to expect.
Kind of the same matchup.
That's true. As someone who commentated a good number of those net play brackets, it's like, oh boy, another Defi Big Black Grand Finals. Here we go. What can I say this time that I haven't said before? Like, BB definitely feels the same way where he's like, yep, this is what it would come down to.
Like you've seen many times. Oh my!
I know the matches could go.
What an insane option, by the way.
Like you've seen many times. Oh my!
I know the matches could go either way, so you know we just play it out and see what happens.
And check every single knowledge check or weird thing he's gonna do to me, like everything. I need to overload this guy and show this guy that I am superior in every single way to him.
Gets him in the over with no combo.
Dude, I knew this would happen in this video because these two people are just have such different like mannerisms. Where like BB's like, yeah, we played before, like we'll see how it goes. Defi's like, I need to show you I am superior and I will destroy you in every facet of the game.
Back in, waiting to win this cycle.
Defiant again. We have change of angle. He's alive.
He wasn't close enough. He gets the counter.
Nah, the delay 2A was crazy. What did he catch?
He's alive.
Oh, he pressed 2A, okay.
He wasn't close enough. He gets the counter hit. And Defi is now up 2 games.
And I did, because it was a very dominant first set before the reset. I checked every command grab. I checked a lot of his throws. My pressure was like phenomenal that first set.
Did you guys know Defi didn't know what this shirt was? Did you guys know that? Maybe this is in the video, this is spoilers. He just thought this was Pac-Man ghosts crossing a street. He didn't know what this street was. Evo champion, by the way.
I did everything that I wanted to that set. I wanted to put full
Spoilers.
horsepower into this guy, and I knew it was gonna work on him because I knew like him being in the position of I'm in winner's side, I just need to win a couple games and I win, right? He's gonna be nervous.
He won't be able to get the W here, but he will be in a great spot.
Yeah, this is looking all Defiant right now. Oh god, let's rip with the not gonna work out. And we have the reset.
I think that is -4, yeah.
That was kind of quick too. Honestly, I was expecting, you know, the 3-2 maybe bracket reset at the last second.
Reset goes by pretty swimmingly, and then getting into when we're both in the same footing, like I just kept up the pressure. I just kept up this focus, this aggression, never letting this guy have a chance to breathe because he's such a defensive player. The key to beating defensive players like BB is just overloading him with options and information and mix-ups. He can't handle everything, you know.
I wish I didn't see this on Twitter before I watched this, but this shot is so cool. I think something about this shot that I couldn't tell from the screenshot on Twitter is actually using Byakuya's proximity block animation.
Him with
like how he's animated here
and information,
like his actual blocks on animation. It's very cool to have like that moving part and all these still parts is a really cool shot.
And mix-ups, he can't handle everything, you know. He's human. BB used to be called a robot, and I really wanted to prove that he's not a robot and he's very much human like everybody else, and I still try to prove that to this day.
Just killed here. Is that gonna bite Defiant? We'll see. I mean, Defiant, there's 16 seconds on the clock. Okay, throw anyways.
Oh my god.
It took me a long time to get into the set, which was my fault. I put myself in a hole to dig out of. But I just felt like, I didn't think I was playing bad necessarily. I just thought, don't look ahead, just stay in the moment.
I believe I go up 2-0 in winner's side, and I'm like, yes, I can do this, I can win. And that's when I start getting nervous. I'm like, oh God.
You could play better, so just try to play better. Take it one step at a time.
Like, oh, I'm so close. Like, I just need, you know, I need a good game right here to win. And I started kind of getting in my head.
Big black. Oh my, E2.
He sent it. He was like, get me out of here.
Oh, wow, yeah, to show that he
The
doesn't need anything
Byakuya,
other than
so
a good
good.
backdash and good buttons here. Gets caught with the 2-2 though. That's a good start here for Big
I can't believe that confirm
Black.
works.
A player breakout. Oh my. That's so scary though.
Oh my god! Okay, there we go. Actually, involves through the veil off here. Not sure if that was a hard read or just luck, but it worked out for Big Black. Nonetheless, burns out.
He's dead.
Is it enough?
Very scaled, but
Are you sure it's enough?
I think it's enough. He thinks it's enough. I think it's enough. It's enough!
I get in my head a bit, and that's when BB starts making his comeback. Because BB, his best strength is he just strives off of people getting nervous, people feeling the pressure. BB will eat you alive if you let that happen.
Coming or not, he's gonna let. There's a throw! Full interception. Oh! There's a throw!
Wait, he's 6 seed?
And that's kind of what happened. Those 2 games go by decently fast, and I'm like, okay, this is when I take the breather, and then you get the infamous moment where BB turns to me and he's like,
And now we have a. Oh,
he's got grid! Defi, watch out!
And everyone asked me what was going through my head in that moment. I was like, I was shitting myself, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh God. I was like, oh no.
You know, the first time you make it to grand finals at EVO, the biggest tournament you could be at, and you actually bring yourself back into the set, you just let yourself enjoy the moment for a second. And I was just like, you know what? Yeah, 2-2. This is the last game. This is how it should be. So let's do it. That was my thought process.
Nah, why is BB making me emotional, man? What the fuck? Dude, he's so right though. He's so right though. Like game, like grand finals reset game 5, like that, like you can't ask for more. Like both players are playing well, they're playing exceptional to make it to this point in the bracket, and then have both performed well in the set to bring it this close, and it just comes down to 1 game. Like, that is the kind of thing where, like, BB, you know, people like Defi is saying, like, they call him a robot and that kind of thing, but, like at that point, BB's just like, obviously BB wants to win, right? But he's sitting on the biggest stage, 2-2, grands, bracket reset, and he's just like, man, like, this is so cool. And that's so awesome.
So him turning to me, he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh God, I don't want to lose. So I had to take a second, and I was like,
that is the difference between the 2 players, though. BB's kind of like, you know, I'm living in the moment, I'm happy to be here. Defi's like, I want to win.
Why am I losing? Why am I losing these games when I've been destroying him this entire time? And my conclusion, I think it's the antithesis to how I win most of my matches. I gotta start flailing like an idiot.
There. Defiant now, he has 100 meter. That's where he's shined here. He's gonna be able to do whatever he wants. Here it comes.
Let's see EX.
Big Black. Is there CS coming? No, he's gonna take the throw. Loses cycle.
I'm up a round, and we get to a situation where BB gets the ground like killing hit, right? But he just doesn't kill me for some reason. And that's my moment where I'm like, it's time to flail like an animal. And it works. He gets hit, and it's like, okay, you got hit by Hyde. You're probably gonna lose the round, right? I'm like, I can win this round. Like, I know, like, off of this hit, like, he's terrified. It always works against these the really smart analytical players. They're like, oh yeah, he's so terrified, he's not gonna do this option right here. There's just no way. The risk reward, it's all in my favor. There's no way he mashes right here. And then when he gets hit, he's gonna be shocked. I know he's terrified, and I go for the scariest run-up 3B of my life, and he gets hit.
BB just making space while walking back, doesn't get clipped by the 3B. We send it with the...
Just gonna die from throw here? What is
Did he do it again? No way he did it again.
I'm like, it's time.
Decides to mash on wake up there. He's gonna let it rip with a 100 meter. Waiting for BB to flinch. No flinching there. This is CS.
And Rekka! Just doing it with the Rekka!
So now Defiant has a chance to win the cycle and maybe even win this
Oh my
round.
God, if he wins this, I think one hit here could do it again. He's gonna have the cycle.
Are we gonna bait?
Big Black rolls out.
And then I win, and I was just in disbelief that that happened, because I did not think I was gonna win. I knew I could make top 8, but that wasn't gonna be easy. But winning was still kind of far, I felt like, for me, I think. But I think getting to BB in grand finals, I was like, this is the usual for me. It's the usual playing against BB, so.
And he gets the I think we got it.
Don't drop it!
And Defiant wins Evolution 2025 for Other Night in Burn 2.
What a run from Defiant all the way from losers. Post reset, blown out like 5 different characters in this bracket.
Bro, what can I say?
Yeah.
Other Night always delivers every year, and Defiant, as I said earlier, he told me earlier this year that he was trying to win Evolution. He was trying to beat BB, Sonaru, everybody who came in his path, and Defiant finally did it.
It still feels great. I'm the kind of person like, I mean, I guess I finally earned it. I'm usually the kind of person where I win and I'm like, like it's like, you know, like I'm kind of glad that I did, but like, do I deserve it? Like, have I worked hard enough? But I think Evo was the moment where it's like, yeah, I think, you know, I think I deserve to call myself like the best.
I'm still a little sad I didn't win, but you know, I wish that as long as there is another opportunity that I get to go back and try again. A good handful of Evos since I've started playing fighting games myself. So actually being able to say that I was on the stage playing my favorite game, you know, that's a good feeling.
I mean,
Also, the fact that he didn't get to play on stage because of top 6 the year before. So not getting that opportunity last year and then getting to play in Grands is very cool.
Playing my favorite game, you know, that's a good feeling.
I mean, surreal is the perfect word, to be honest. I don't think I ever expected to see the grand finals I saw over and over and over again online on a weekly basis on a stage that big. I remember when like Defi first started playing Under Night. Joined, I think, like kind of one of the first couple beginner brackets, started winning MashFest, the two of them going back and forth. We had a running gag for a while. Every single time they would make it, we're like, oh, it's just MashFest Grand Finals. They've gone all over. I think they've both gone to Japan. I think they competed in Evo Japan, the whole 9 yards. It's just, it's surreal, and it makes me happy every single time I see the two of them on stage, either playing each other or playing other people.
Oh, the ending theme? Dude, people don't know about this song. This song's a banger.
I think we're friends, right? He's just not a talkative dude. He doesn't talk to me.
I mean, I think he's a good dude. I mean, from the times we have talked or hung out, I haven't had any issues or any problems.
BB does not talk to me, and I can see why, because, you know, I've kind of robbed him of some of his biggest wins, but he's also done the same to me, right? He's done the same. He's been doing it longer, technically.
We've had good times, I would say, just casually being around other people that we know or other players and just talking and stuff like that.
When BB went to UFA and he was hanging with Mo and Nephros and BB were talking about me. They were like, I hate playing Defiant. I hate playing this guy. He never wants to interact, both of them. And I was like, damn, he's been robbing wins from me for a long time. But I love BB. I think when you get to talk with him, he's actually really funny and he's strange. He's never eaten a burger.
So I think he's a
That's
good dude.
true.
I love BB to death.
Dude. So before this Evo top 8, like I find Big Black. This is like maybe like an hour or two before this top 8. I'm talking to Big Black. I'm like, yo, like I'm like, oh yeah, you went to In-N-Out last night, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what'd you think of it? Cause like, you know, I'm curious, you know, what the East Coast thinks, right? And he's like, I didn't get anything. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. I was like, you just ate nothing. And he was like, yeah. And then later that day, I found out he's never eaten a burger, and that was why. But at the moment, I was so confused. I was like, oh, okay. Like, did you grab breakfast today? He goes, I'm like, oh, really? It's like, did you eat lunch? I'm like, so you've had nothing to eat, like, since, like, maybe midday yesterday. He's like, I'm like, well, good luck on top 8. So I'm like, bro, I don't even know how this guy's like on fuel right now to play on Evo Grand's final stage, but he like, okay, like, I get sometimes the food can like mess with your stomach and your digestive system and it can distract you. I get that. And Friday was a long day. It's not like Friday was like pools and then that was it. Because uni was Friday and Saturday. We didn't have all 3 days of the weekend for the event because like lower on player numbers compared to other games. So dude went through the crazy long day. Yeah, the amount of walking to no food. The group decides on a food place to go to dinner, and Big Black is not the type of guy to like speak up or like say he doesn't want to go there, that kind of thing. So he'll just tag along, and then he's like, "Nope, don't want a burger. I don't eat burgers." And then next day he's like, "Well, now I don't want to eat before I play." So bro just had nothing.
Eating a burger.
So I think he's a good dude.
I love BB to death because if BB wasn't there, I don't think I would have gotten this good.
Yeah.
And I don't think he would have gotten this good without me either. I think we have both made each other really strong at the game because at a certain point, nobody could challenge BB. So there needed to be someone there to push him too. And I think I always constantly push him, which is why we're so back and forth. And I think that's why we're the best. I like him. I wish we would talk more. Wish we would talk more and hang out more. But you know, maybe he'll see this video and you know we can talk more because you know I think he's
start giving. Nah, you're gonna hand him a Cliff Bar. He's gonna go. You say, "You sure you don't want?" Okay, I'm just gonna give it to you anyways, man. Here you go.
He's chill. He's funny. I wish we could talk about the game more.
As long as Uni's here, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I've developed an attachment to the game, to my character. I haven't found another game that's given me that same feeling.
In second place, Big Black.
He's tearing up, man. He's tearing up.
And your 2025 Under Night in Birth 2 Evo champion.
Let's go, Defiant!
He's the greatest rival I could have ever asked for because I've had a lot of rivals, but they've kind of just gone. Either like stopped playing or quit or just stagnated, didn't want to really get better. So really it's just my Southeast gamers. It's me, Omni, and BB. I think we're the best. I think we are top 3.
Shout out Omni. Damn, that's how it ends on that line. That's fire. Holy, what a video. Oh my gosh, dude. That's so sick. I'm so glad they did this. It's funny, I remember Defi saying in the hotel room at Con, he was like, I knew I was gonna win, I'm gonna flail. And I'm really glad he said the exact same thing in the documentary. Because that was just true. That was just true. Yeah. Not really any content like this post ST. Yeah. I will say, so last night Shinobi and Majin Obama watched this together on Majin Obama stream. And I had to leave because I didn't want to spoil myself. But I heard Shinobi say that this documentary is the first documentary that's inside the game related to Uni. Like the Long Live Tonight or Long Live the Night video documentary that like I'm sure everyone in chat has probably seen about Uni. Like most of that kind of stuff is like just about Under Night's existence, you know? But this is actually like Uni's gotten to the point where like you can make a video like this and like one, it's a story that you can follow without knowing the game, but two, like you don't need to know about the game on like a deep level. You know, you can just be a fan of Uni or competition and it gets you there. And it's focused on the community. Yeah, Cal. Like, Uni is very community, so it's cool that it's really highlighting this. Read the Pepto comment on this. Producer and editor here. Just want to take a moment to reflect on the video about how the Uni FPAN community turned me from a Uni casual to someone who was able to compete in these brackets, in 3 brackets for the game while I was making this video. Going to Climax this year, I got to experience the enthusiasm for the game firsthand. I started putting time into the game immediately after. I found myself enraptured by the game and community. While I traditionally play zoners, I found Azuki to be one of the most interesting characters I've ever played. I found myself picking things up with the game faster than I usually do with fighting games. Once I told people in the community about this video, they put their back into supporting it and promoting it. True. Due to my newfound love of the game, I had to put it on my shoulder as the wheel for this video. See all majors along the night. Hell yeah. What do you mean he's in Radaburger? Exactly. Yeah. This is true. Like, the teaser for this was dropped in the Uni beginner server, like, early. And immediately I DM'd Pepto and I was like, tell me everything I can do to like, is this public? Can I tweet this? Like, can I talk about this? Like, can I get this out there? This is like, just from seeing the trailer, I was like, this is gonna be amazing. And the editing on it is so fantastically well done. It's such a great highlight of the set, because like it's so nicely done. Yeah, there's a beginner community. I think this aftermath section was so good too, because you kind of get engrossed, I think, in Evo 2025, and then like Imp is like, yeah, we used to watch this on Netplay brackets like weekly, and like bringing it back to here is so good. Yeah, we definitely need more. Hold on, my cat is destroying my phone. Hey, stop it. We definitely need more stuff like this. That, there you go. We definitely need more stuff like this that's like actually kind of focusing on this inside stuff for the game. I
know.
I saw you say, Pepto, that like something like this is like created. I mean, you just said it in the chat, but like you also said, I think I saw it, you said on Twitter, that you also created this stuff because you wanted it and it wasn't here. And that's really amazing, and I'm glad that you are doing this, because that's like where a lot of the fuel for creating stuff like this comes from. That's why I started making Uni content in the very first place, was because I didn't have any to consume and I wanted to have that for other people. So this is another thing where, like, myself, I'm like, damn, I wish this shit existed, but like, you know what I mean? like, damn, it'd be cool if we had all this stuff. I mean, I also came from like Smash, right? Where like I got into Melee through the Melee documentary, which a decent number of you are probably familiar with, but it's like a 4-hour documentary about the 5 gods of Melee and how the Melee community came together. You were a dot kid? Yeah. Caught emoji. No, it's like 4 hours. There's like a second document. There's like a new one that came out a couple of years ago or something. I didn't watch that. I think. I don't know. But that kind of storytelling and stuff, or like, there's lots of like high quality edited videos about like tournament runs in Melee and stuff. Was it good for 4 hours? I mean, I think so, but like I watched it in high school, so like, you know, I don't, you know, it was a while ago. I don't remember a lot of it. But this kind of storytelling is definitely missing. I'm glad that you have the opportunity to get something like this on the Evo FGC channel, because it's pretty hard for like there's a lot of good content out there that is just hard to find. It's just hard to get seen, you know? And I hope, you know, you're looking at the metrics on this video and you feel good about them. If you don't feel good about them, I think like this video will just like hit an algorithm randomly and then boom, like, you know what I mean? You kind of just have to like put content out like this. Like, you can be putting out quality content of the same quality as like really well-known creators, and like you just have to wait for like the algorithm to just randomly catch it or something. And the lessons from the Smash Talks, I think this needs its own voice. Yeah. Suggested it'll hit the algorithm soon. That's good. Yeah, I mean, I would consider this a happy medium. I think you can watch this 30-minute video and it's not like an hour-and-a-half YouTube essay, but it's also something where like, oh, I'll put this on while I eat food. And then like you're like 9 minutes in, right? And you're like finishing up your meal, and then you're like, and then you don't even realize that your meal is over, and then you're at this point. And then you're like, oh. Like, I guess I liked it. But I like hour-and-a-half YouTube essay. What is this, like waffles and pancakes? Like, I didn't say they were bad. Come on, man. You're talking about finding the medium between the two. It was a good length. Yeah, I mean, I've already heard some friends of mine, like a friend of mine watched this and like doesn't really know this stuff, but like enjoyed it, right? I missed a message here. I know Pepto hinted that a lot in the midsection was trimmed to my asope. Oh, is that something we can talk about? Like, can we talk about stuff that was trimmed? I don't know if we should really like put a spotlight on that, but yeah, I hope the reactions you're enjoying. Slow burn getting attention. Videos suggesting this video aren't that related. But maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. It would be too much for a Twitch chat? Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I don't want you to do anything that you're not comfortable with, right? But I think we can all say, people who are here and the people who have already watched this, that you fucking nailed it. The only thing left to do is just try and get as many eyes on this as possible. Extended cut for combo breaker. That could be cool. That could be cool. But if I am being honest, I know maybe this might be like a hot take, but like, if you're working on other stuff, like, I'm very thankful that you were able to tell this Undernight story for us. And I would hope that other communities like Uni would also get that chance. So like, as much as I would love to be selfish and get a developer's cut of this, like, I think I would rather more stuff like this existing than like time spent like changing up this one, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't think I'm like saying the right words, but I think you get what I mean. Like, just I don't know. There's lots of stories to tell, right? So it's like I would rather another Uni story even be worked on compared to this one. The Lid versus Omni doc, dude, it's like 50-0 his favor, and his net is dog shit. Like, I can't fight back. I'm playing a bottom tier. Like, that's the whole doc. You're welcome. Extended cut wouldn't be as good as this due to pacing. Yeah, I do think this pacing ended up working out. I think there could have been a factor in here with also Silent, because Silent and BB were big grinders. Two fighting further episodes going to Japan on a production trip to meet with 2 individuals for it. Yeah, I think you should focus on that. I think you should focus on that. We are very thankful that you have created this video, and I'm glad to hear that the community has welcomed you so much. And I'm excited to watch more of, you know, the things you work on. I will say I have not seen the other fighting further episodes. Caught emoji. I have not. But this makes me want to watch them, is what I'll say. I'm definitely going to be queuing those up. I can't lie. I think you cooked, man. You should be very proud of yourself and the team. We're talking about Pepto. You're leading it. Also, Farovsky. I don't know if they're still here, but amazing job with the graphics. I don't know who did what, TBH, but next is either BlazBlue or DDFZ. Yo, that's hype. That's hype. I definitely wish I fucking played DBFZ when it was out. They both have individual supercuts for each of their edits and cuts on their Twitters. Ooh, spoiler, it's probably happening. Hell yeah, congrats. What's behind this? Oh, Slay the Spire. Let me see if I can find supercuts. Oh yeah, I did see this. Yeah. Oh, this is Farovsky. It makes sense, dude. It makes sense. This was cool. Yeah, I want to go back to the This was cool. Yo, have a good night, Pepto.
They're very
amazing job again. Oh yeah, someone mentioned the pan on BB and Defi here. I missed that.
As I said earlier, he told me earlier this year that he was trying to win Evolution. He was trying to beat BB.
Oh yeah, this shot's crazy. Fades out of focus from BB into Defi.
Great. I'm the kind of person like.
That's fire.
I mean,
no, Cal, this was like, Cal, this section is like a time capsule of our lives.
After that.
Like this was us every week. There's another week of our lives. Another week of our lives. Another one. These are monthly, but yeah. Oh yeah, Match Fest went monthly for a bit, I think. Like it's so cool. I want to see if were you in the chat here, Cal? Comedy guy, Wungus Skrill, Gravy Jones, Kekazo. It's so sick, man. I mean, like, all I'm gonna say is like, oh, I wish I said this while Pepto was still here, but like, if you're watching a uni documentary and the video starts
We got ourselves what?
with Triplicate commentating, like that's how you know you've hit the community. You know what I mean? Like that is like it's like this is like how you know you went in deep to make this video. He knows ball. He knows ball. Yeah, it's so funny. For those of you who don't know, Triplicate was like a uni player and commentator and helped a lot of beginners out. during 2020, 2021. So it's very cool that they went this deep. And they also got I was like, why are there lasers? But that's Injustice. You know, they got Imp to join this as well. Little highlight to EVO 2024 is kind of neat too. I love the Omni commentary.
They're very familiar with each other in the matchup as well, right? Since they played through MashFest so often in the WASD tournament. Yeah, offline is a different story now. Absolutely. I love Uni offline.
Offline's been nice.
That's Omni? Yeah.
Right? Since they played through MashFest so often. They're very familiar with each other in the
Yeah, because this was like, I remember watching this from home and being like, oh shit, Defi and BB are finally playing offline.
matchup as well, right? Since they played through MashFest so often in the WASD tournament. Yeah, offline is a different story now. Absolutely. I love Uni offline.
Offline's been
Omni pre-type shit. No, he's always been type shit era. He's just trying to be professional because this is his first time doing something bigger, you know? But he's always in type shit era. Take my comms block. What a banger video. Wait, let me get the Randy shot again.
So at this point, my goal was...
Randy did get kind of aura farmed. Dude, people don't talk about that Randy got third place at EVO. Isn't that kind of crazy? Like, it's kind of fucked up. I watched this video and I was like, oh yeah, Randy got third at EVO. Like, how do I forget that? That's kind of crazy. Like, it's fucked up. Yeah.
The really smart analytical play.
Dude, the edit on the 3D punish. This is so sick.
He's gonna have the cycle.
Are we gonna beat?
And then I win, and I was just in disbelief that happened because I did not think I was gonna win.
I need to hear him say, "I need to flail like an idiot again." This section here,
and this entire time
was so good.
A moment for a second.
We have to rewatch this section.
Oh shit! Someone asked me what was going through my head in that moment. I was like, I was shitting myself. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh god. I was like, oh no.
You know, the first time you make it to grand finals at EVO, the biggest tournament you could be at, and you actually bring yourself back into the set, you just let yourself enjoy the moment for a second. And I was just like, you know what? Yeah, 2-2. This is the last game. This is how it should be. So let's do it. That was my thought process.
So him turning to me, he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh god, I don't want to lose. So I had to take a second, and I was like, why am I losing? Why am I losing these games when I've been destroying him this entire time? And my conclusion, I think it's the antithesis to how I win most of my matches.
The biggest word Devi's ever used.
I gotta start flailing like an idiot.
Defiant now, he has 100 meters.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Banger video. Holy. I think we've said all we need to say about the video. There's nothing more to be said. Whoops. That was amazing. Amazing job. This was an hour-and-a-half stream of me watching and talking about this video. I need to get up early tomorrow, so I am going to be ending my stream pretty quickly. But I appreciate you guys just tuning in just to watch. If you've already watched, to rewatch. It was rough waiting to watch this. I cannot lie. I really wanted to watch this yesterday, I was like, man, I gotta watch tomorrow. But we got here. Now you're chilling, Yost. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna send you guys over to Silent. He's playing some Under Night. Got some ogre going. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for making that wonderful video. It's Thanksgiving week, so things are gonna be pretty busy. And then, you know, after that, it's gonna be the Under Night Slam. Hopefully that one guy running it lets me in it or something. I don't know. That would be kind of cool. We'll see if, you know, I don't know if he likes me, but like maybe it'll like maybe.